That's interesting. It probably became for me. That's a good question. When I Probably when I got right before I got signed with HighTone Records. I was signed up by a guy named Bruce Bromberg. He's the guy who found Robert Cray. Okay. And then Joe Louis Walker was next, and then I was next, and Bruce was from California, Northern. But I was doing a thing in Santa Monica at a place called Mr. B's. I did a Friday and Saturday and a Sunday matinee, and I put. Actually, I met Bruce before that, and he goes, yeah, because I knew who he was, and the Robert Cray. Somebody said he should see me, and I didn't have a band, so I literally had to ask a friend if I could use her band, and did the little audition, and he, I guess, was impressed. But he said two things. He said, you got to go and get a regular gig and start playing more, and you have to get away from that Hendrix thing. And I knew what he meant because all I ever did was Hendrix. I mean, I was a Hendrix freak. And I liked the blues, but I was more into rock.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and the first band because I was in my, then I think I was in my early 30s, but up until that point, first band I toured with was a country band, country and western, and toured with them for a couple.
So it wasn't genre specific for you. It was about music in general.
Just music. I loved just music, and for me, I liked the blues, but I didn't want to become a blues musician. I thought that you could play anything, and that's where I commend Bruce Bromberg. He taught me so much, and that's sort of sad, but that's how the industry is. Any industry, you have to be put in a category. Mm-hmm. And when I first saw a write-up of me, it was like blues guitarist, and I called Bruce and go, no, I'm not. I'm a guitarist. Right. I'm not a blues. And he goes, no, kid, this is how we got to do this.
Don't forget you can subscribe to our full audio episodes on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you find your audio podcasts. The full episodes, highlights, and our live off-the-floor performance videos can be found at our YouTube channel, and you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at the AVB Podcast. Of course, you'll find links to our incredible sponsors and this week's guest in the description below. The AVB Podcast is part of the Border City Network. Find more great content at bordercitynetwork.com. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.